But do you want to go down the other pipe as well?
I think I will, but I'm gonna go kill.
You can't.
Oops. Wow. I guess I can't change characters.
Did the game crash or something?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
We're
It
seeing
disappeared. I
rainbow
tried
colors
to.
again. It's nice.
I tried to change colors. Trying to change characters.
How dare you try to change characters?
I wanted to. I wanted to kill. What did I? I misread the level name.
Said Dudley, it's called.
Said deadly. That's right. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to crash on you here.
Stuff happens, man. It's an alpha. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do?
That is true. This has maybe been the most buggy alpha I've had in months. You know, so I would say that I'm okay with a couple um, small bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've lost sound as well. Started.
That's okay though, I think. Unless you can get it. Oh yeah, you got it to work in like 2 seconds. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty easy.
No man, you're just that pro. It was hard.
Nope. I died. Okay. Well, we'll see if I can get back to the other tube. Is it? Maybe I should ask, Seth, is there anything interesting down that tube that's worth going back for?
I don't really think there is. Actually, I know there isn't. So
Okay.
we should
Then I will do
probably.
it on my own time.
Yeah.
I
You could
just
do
know
it.
before.
You could
Hmm?
try casually try while we're talking about it. So
Sure.
you have played the map. What did you think? Do you have any thoughts about it?
My only real concern is the spacing, and it really has nothing to do with his map in general, as with being against walls and not being able to move the camera around myself to where I would like to go can sometimes be a little bit frustrating. Um, that that's kind of my only issue with it, and it's really related to the level design. I mean, not the level design, but overgrowth in general.
Yeah, that's just the code almost. I feel like every time that happens, I get pissed off in some way that I can't have the camera where I want it to. Like I don't care if the camera goes through the character. That doesn't. I really don't care about that. It doesn't bug me or anything. It does bug me when the camera moves so that I cannot see what I want to see or that I cannot walk in the direction that I want to walk. Because since you don't have an analog stick or anything in Overgrowth, you kind of use your camera to make small adjustments instead. You use your mouse, I mean.
Yes.
So if you can't look in a specific direction, then you can't walk in a specific direction. And that kind of makes me angry.
Yeah,
Bruh.
although there are times when it seems very appropriate. So I'm not I don't hate the idea, I just hate the way it feels at times.
Yeah, I'd say I agree with that.
So
Uh,
um
yeah, one thing I thought about when playing this map was that the checkpoints are in kind of weird places. Like we have a checkpoint in the beginning, and then you need to walk a while, and then you get to the actual dangerous place. I would appreciate if the checkpoints were in closer proximity to the actual dangerous place, so that I could just try it over and over again until I beat it. Because that's what checkpoints are for, in my opinion, to just not have to walk as much. So that I don't want to have to walk to through the whole level to get to this place that I can't get past, and I don't want to have to walk anywhere when the checkpoints could just as well be super duper close to the actual obstacle.
right. Well, that's an issue of how many checkpoints, and that's a balance that we haven't quite gotten to in this game yet. So
Yeah, probably,
I just
probably.
had a really difficult time going down that pipe the last time.
Yeah, and
It's just now showing up.
And
And now,
something else I was thinking about was that it's very gray. I think we talked about this before for in another map, but it's pretty dull to look at. And it could use a bit more of a theme, or just change in themes, or some more definite just art style or direction. It's just quite boring to look at.
yeah, I mean yeah, it's so easy to adjust color in this game now. It seems a waste to not do it.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
is the key.
And it's fine to have. I think actually, I think it's fine to have a pretty boring environment, but you can actually make a boring environment much less boring by just adding in splashes of color in different places. Like, I think actually Wolf Brother did this. I think it was his map at least, where he used color to guide the player. But most of
Hmm.
the tiles were, just gray, and then he splashed in those colors, and those kind of made the level much more fun to look at for some reason. It's kind of weird, but that's
Right.
just how it works for some reason.
So I finally made it to the end, and or the end of this little place. Actually, I'm glad I did because I like his little wrong sign.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna go kill myself so I can spawn back in a good spot.
And now I finally made it to this place, and I'm kind of happy I did. But now I'm going to go kill myself.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, that's actually. I know you didn't mean it like that, but that's kind of how I felt. Like, oh my god, I got her, and it's not right. I kind of disagree with making a path that's just a wrong path, especially having it be hard to go. It would have been fine if it was just running. Oh, you just wasted like 15 seconds or something. But if you, like you did now, you had to try that thing out for quite some time before you could get it right. It took you probably like 5 minutes or something, and just to
Right.
find out what if that was the first place you just walked to, and yeah, that wouldn't have been a whole lot of fun.
No. It's funny though. I've actually been thinking of making a map, and as I've started to do that, I've thought about making incredibly wrong paths that you can go before you have to wander back. But maybe now I will reconsider that before I get going.
Yeah, you should.
Although I think if it's a maze, that's kind of the idea, you know.
Yeah, I guess. But this isn't really a maze. I mean, it's just in one place where you can go in another direction and mess
Right.
up. In this level, at least. I don't know. Maybe we're talking about your level or something.
No,
Okay.
no, this one. I'm just saying in the future, I've been thinking about, and I've sort of diagrammed a little bit of a map, and I'm like, well, I want it to be that it takes a while to realize whether or not you've gone the wrong way, and I want there to be a lot of choices in direction that you can go.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be too frustrating. I don't know. I'm not a seasoned map maker by any means. I have made 2 maps in games ever, and you guys have seen them all. So um,
Yeah.
my word should not be taken as the most accurate.
Mm-hmm. But we do listen in anyway, Anton. Because you're our friend, and that's what friends do. They listen to each other.
Yay.
Indeed. But yeah, this is said deadly level, and that's what we think about that level. In general, pretty cool, but could be a lot better, basically.
Oh, I lost you there for a sec. Yes, it's a great map. I'm happy to see the linear level kit being used. So
Yeah,
it's exciting.
I still haven't used it for that level I was talking about. I've been talking about it for 3 weeks or something, I think. Yeah, I'm lazy like that, I guess. But I'm going to switch back to my stream now.
Okay.
Lip lip, and we're back. And now we're going to move on to the next one here. I almost missed said deadly map, which would have been very douchey of me. But let's move on. Anton's E3 tweets. So Anton, you've been tweeting during your E3-ness, and there have been a lot of pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
So what do you have to say about that?
Well, at one point we had talked about what I could do to, to sort of cover the fact that I was at E3 for you guys. And when I got there, I realized that it's kind of tricky, actually, to sort of take a lot of pictures all the time. It's one giant crowd and pretty craziness going on. So I just kind of started finding little things that I thought might be amusing and tried to be a little bit more funny than, because honestly, one thing that John talks about a lot is that when you're at E3, it's almost actually harder to cover what's going on at E3 than it is to actually just watch the podcast, the live streams and stuff at home. It's you actually miss a lot by being there. So I stopped trying to find specifics. So
Yeah.
I go ahead.
It's more of a getting to know other people in the business thing, I guess.
Well, certainly for me that was the case. So,
Yeah, I guess some people stand in line for 5 hours to play the Wii U instead.
yeah, well that was it. Is like so many of the demonstrations as we were there. There's a line, and it's a long line. It's like Disneyland length lines. So, it's it can take a while to see something. So there were things that we caught through the line, where we jumped through the line and were able to and see the presentations that they had provided. So, but
You jumped through the line?
jumped through the line. Yeah. No, there were things with short lines. So we jumped in line there and
Okay.
saw a couple things. Sorry, I'm a little tired. A lot of late nights and early mornings this week for me. So, I don't know. I thought some of these images were pretty cool. It looks like I see you at the on live stuff with John, and
Yeah, that's pretty recent.
um,
Pretty recent.
yeah, and the on live booth definitely was very cool, and we were happy to hang out with them. And as our next item we'll cover, we actually went to an on live party that was quite interesting. So
So, since you've been talking to the OnLive guys, will Overgrowth be on OnLive?
well, I'm pretty sure that Overgrowth has already been announced that it will be on live.
Oh.
I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're like, if it makes sense or something. I don't know.
Well, certainly given the fact that the Humble Bundles have been all, there's been some collaboration with OnLive. There certainly is a lot of talk about it, and the two companies are very happy to be working with each other, I think. So, I wouldn't be surprised personally, but I guess I can't say officially yes or no.
I see, cool. And the final picture we're going to take a look at while talking about this is, of course, the Duke Nukem Forever picture.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I wanted Derver to give me a quote
Yeah.
to fit over that picture.
He's good at doing the Duke Nukem thing, but it's awesome.
He is. It was a fun picture. The chair was not as comfortable